Dance, we know, is more than just movement. It's storytelling, it's passion, it's discipline, right? And right next door in Hampton Cove, the Dance Academy is making sure the next generation gets to experience all of that firsthand. And here to share how is the visionary behind it all. Joy, my friend, welcome to the show, and thank you for what you're doing. I'm very passionate about incorporating dance into people's lives. I feel like we've kind of trailed. My parents are big 80s people, so they loved to dance back in the day, and I feel like these generations don't do it as much. So thank you for what you're doing. Want to point out, though, you were a professional dancer for a long time. How did you find that career?
Oh, I happened into that career because I did a lot of musical theater. I did a lot of opera, and I also actually have a martial arts background. When I found dance, it kind of incorporated all of it together, the musicality and the fitness, and so I just found it, fell in love with it, and kept going from there.
Wow, we're seeing some pictures again of the studio started here on your screen. Before we chat that though, again, I feel like in the times I've spoken with professional dancers, I'm always amazed that so many people start out in this world, right? I think so many little kids kind of start off dancing and then kind of maybe trail off into other experiences, or as adults they maybe go for more quote corporate jobs or what have you. But in your experience, was there ever a time where you kind of doubted what you're doing, or how did you kind of stick with and really just make your life built around this profession? I mean, this is phenomenal what you've created.
Well, actually, I was an artistic director of a professional ballet company for a while.
Wow.
And decided, you know, I'm going to try something else. And I got into real estate for a little while and did okay in that. And the dance world just kept calling me back.
Yeah.
And just randomly decided, you know, let's just give it a shot again because obviously I belong there. So. Dance
has a way of speaking to us in that way, doesn't it?
Does.
Just
it
like you said, it pulls on those heartstrings. And so again, you have now built the Dance Academy over in the Hampton Cove area. I'm told you kind of specifically highlight, again, equipping that next generation for professional dance specifically, as opposed to maybe more competition dance studios we've seen. Kind of how does that vision come through in your classes, and what have you seen now in response from your students?
Well, actually what I'm trying to do is break the mold with the thought process of dance being, or ballet specifically, being pretentious and things like that. You can mix the two together. You can have a very strong classical background as well as do the other disciplines. A lot of times people who are struggling with the other disciplines will fall back and punt in a sense and get more ballet training to supplement the other things. And so we're kind of flipping it around and giving them an opportunity to do that first and create an enjoyable experience, as opposed to, you know, a little bit more what the understanding for classical dance is.
Yeah, because I think it can be cutthroat sometimes, I think, in other worlds and in other studios, but grateful to know that you've cultivated a space that you said is fun, right? Because that's what it's about.
Yeah, you can be disciplined, you can learn a lot of things, and you can have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working towards.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for it. And again, we're seeing some of that video here on the screen. You've got some upcoming events, which we do want to plug, a fun little spring break camp of sorts, right? Tell us about that.
So that is March 10th through the 14th. It is for ages 4 to 8, no experience needed.
Okay.
Oh, we have a wonderful teacher, Ashley Louder, who is a fantastic musical theater teacher. She'll be doing musical theater. We'll be doing a dance discipline. They'll have a small performance on Friday after everything. It's from 9 to 12 each day. So yeah.
Wonderful, very excited. And also we want to stress you have a performance at the Dream Theater specifically. What will that look like, and how can people come out and get tickets for that?
So we are doing a Sleeping Beauty suite. That is going to be on May 15th, which is actually a Thursday. We are the second half of the show. The first half is with Rocket City Twirlers. We are bringing in professional dancers from all over the place. We've already been working with them in Florida, and they're coming up. It's going to be a fantastic show. Very nice dancers. We want to present what we are capable of and what we're aspiring to be in the near future.
Yeah, and again, Joey, I'm curious too, as you teach these students, you know, they say that teachers are also learners themselves. What have you learned, again, throughout a career in dance? I mean, you've dedicated your life to this in so many beautiful ways. What are kind of some big takeaways from this profession?
Oh man, that everybody loves to dance in one way or another. Children that have a difficulty expressing themselves in a lot of ways, you play music and they will tell you everything they want to tell you. Yes, it's wonderful.
I love that. Well, again, we know that you are shaping so many beautiful individuals here in so many ways. Again, this is the Dance Academy located over in the Hampton Cove area. We'll flash up details for hopefully how you can stay in contact. What does that process too look like, Joey, for people who are kind of wanting to come out? Is there an audition process or any kind of things people need to know on your end?
we have a limited number of spaces available.
Okay.
So you can just contact us via Facebook. You can email us. You can call us. I think you've put everything up there. Just
wonderful. You see it there on the screen. Joey, thank you again so much. It's a fun life you get to lead, and we're grateful that you're again equipping the next generation of professional dancers. They're stars in the making. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.